Hey folks, this fella here traveled all the way from the West Coast, where?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, for the Broadway Bound Theater Festival. He has a play opening up next week. It's phenomenal. I've heard about it, but now he's going to tell you more. His name is Rob Dames. Rob, welcome to New York.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about your play, Nowhere Man.
Nowhere Man. It's the basic thing here is that we're in a period of time when the world, a lot of people are really confused about how they fit into society, what's going on with society. And this play is the story of three of those people who are lost and damaged and confused that come together for a rather nefarious purpose on a city rooftop.
Well, we won't get to that yet,
No.
but tell us a little bit about when you wrote the play, the evolution of the play, and how it got to New York.
I actually started writing this play about 5 or 6 years ago and then put it aside. And then last year I saw this possibility to submit to the Broadway Bound Festival. I submitted to it. I thought, well, this is a play nobody's going to ever do. And they called me up and they said, we want to do it. At which point I asked the very embarrassing question of Lenore, which was, which script did I send you?
Okay, so you've written other things.
Yes.
How many plays have you written, and have they been produced, or you're looking to produce them? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, actually, my first play that was produced was back in 1976.
Wow, that's
None of
great.
you guys were born, but
I was.
okay, good. And that play kind of killed my playwriting career for the moment in a good way, because it got me hired to write The Love Boat for television, and then I went on for 35 years in television.
Oh my God, that's a phenomenal... folks, I'm with the guy who wrote The Love Boat. This is great. This is great. I love that show. Anyway, I'm sorry, I cut
That's
you off.
all right. And then as time went on, I got back into playwriting and wrote a comedy, Virginia Throws a Wake, that went on to be a finalist in the Reva Shiner Comedy Award, and a drama called Hauntings that was a finalist in the Stanley Drama Awards at Wagner College out here. And now we come to this.
Now you're back in New York.
We're back in New York and doing it.
Well, listen, congratulations to you. Welcome back to the Big Apple. I'm looking forward to seeing you play at the Broadway Bound Theater Festival. I have some friends and people I admire and respect who are involved with this production, and so I'm excited for all of you. We have the cast, and before we get to our director, let's meet the cast and let's get a chance to talk to them.
Phenomenal cast. We were so lucky to find these people.
There you go, folks.
I'm going back there. So.
All right, young fella. Tell us your name, tell us your character, and what your role is in this play.
Hi, my name's Thomas Morris, and I'm playing Leon. Leon is a intelligent man who has been beset upon by some of the ills of society and feels that it's up to him to right these wrongs. He sort of discovers along the way that for him to get through life, he has to go against what is considered probably morally correct by most people, but he justifies it for himself. So he's a very ambiguous character, but I've come to really enjoy playing him, and he's taught me a lot.
What's the most fascinating thing that you're discovering about this character? A week away from production, you've been in rehearsal. Not production, from opening, you've been in rehearsals. Mm-hmm. What's really gotten you that you said, wow, this is something big?
Well, I mean, I like to read a lot, so to see the parallels between other characters that I've read, I just put down, I was talking to the director, Ted, about this, but I just read Crime and Punishment and what the main character in that goes through, Raskolnikov. Kind of really, to read that at the same time as performing this play kind of just really indicated to me a lot. So to see kind of this consistency between characters and morals and themes, just anything to make it more clear for myself. So I don't know, just the parallels, I suppose, between other things. Rob's a great writer.
This is your first time at the Broadway Bound Theater Festival?
First time.
First time, so congratulations for that. I look forward to seeing you on stage. Anyone you want to invite out there?
Everybody.
Everybody?
My mom.
Mom.
But she's already coming, but I'll give her another invite.
Mom, bring a friend, bring a couple.
Yeah.
Spread the word. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Break a leg.
I will.
Lovely lady, who are you? Tell us your name, tell us your character, and let's talk about that.
Wow, okay, well, my name is Katchana Agama. I'm playing Nicky. And you know what, let me tell you something. Nicky has been through a lot. Listen, we can all relate. And when I read this character, I was like, wow, she's a bit of a firecracker. She's a party goer. And I feel like she's learned a lot. Now, reading Nicky, I was like, I've been through some of these things, you know what I mean? Some of these themes and the sadness and the struggle. So it felt like closure. playing her. So thank you for writing such an amazing, fun character to play.
There you
wow.
go. You know, it's a beautiful thing for an actor to connect with emotions that they're feeling in their life and then bring it to the stage in a completely different way. What are your discoveries? What are your moments that you just really want to highlight as a memory when you leave the show? Being Nicky on stage, what has grabbed you about her as a character?
Her resilience. The fact that even though she's been through, not to give away what she's done or what she's been through a lot. The fact that she's still alive, she's pushing through, and she finds a way to somewhat be like the moral person, the really good person.
The anchor.
Kind of the anchor to
There you
hold
go.
things down, to make things kind of right. At least she tries. So
I
let's
love it.
see.
I think that's a very good discovery. I look forward to seeing you on stage. Congratulations
thank you so
to you. It's a
much.
pleasure to
It's
meet
been a
you.
pleasure.
Break a leg.
Thank you.
Although I shouldn't say that to a dancer because I heard you're a dancer.
And I have broken my legs before.
No, so I
Don't
take
say
it back.
that.
I take it back. I take it back. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to
All
meet
right. All right, so this fellow's a little bit taller than I am, so I'm going to stand back. Maybe I'll stand on my tip before. Tell us your name. Tell us who you play.
Hi, I'm David Hentz, and I am very blessed to be playing the role of Harvey. Harvey is one of the most sweet and lovable characters that I've ever played. The best way that I would describe Harvey, and I just thought of this a second ago, Harvey's mind kind of operates like a game of arm wrestling that is constantly going back and forth like this.
That's a great description.
He's an incredibly open to suggestible person. His heart is just so big. At times it can be a little bigger than his brain, but his heart is what really drives my character. And for lack of better words, he's Leon's wingman for life. I imagine they go to all the parties together.
I love that. I absolutely. It sounds like you're having a great time with this
I love
character.
him so much, yes.
What is it about this character that you can connect with the most? Is it that you're a lovable person too? Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's what's always struck me as fun with Harvey is how sensitive he is, and I think that Harvey is the level of sensitivity that I feel like a lot of human beings are they're missing. And I love playing how fast he can panic or how easily he can just kind of sit back down and just kind of breathe and then get really like frustrated and scared again. And then no matter what his feelings is, he always has like this just need to try to make everybody happy. And I think that's such a great attribute to have as a character and as a human being. So it's been really fun to play
This
that.
is a really great description. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you're enjoying this part. I look forward to seeing you at the Broadway Bound Theater
Thank you
Festival.
so much.
Is this your first time there?
This is my first time at the Broadway Bound Theater Festival, and I am so excited to be a part of this.
It's going to be very exciting. It's a beautiful
cannot wait.
venue. It's going to be really professional. Congratulations to
Thank you
It's
so
a
much.
pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
All right, so let's bring Ted here. He's the director, Ted Thompson. I've always said he's one of my favorite directors working for him. I have worked with him only once, and it was a wonderful experience. Tell us about your involvement in this play and tell us how you're approaching this material. I know we're being a little bit vague, but there's a reason for that. That's why you have to see the show. But tell us about what you can.
All right. Well, it's great to work on a new play and by a very good writer. Without knowing Rob, I've admired his work many over the years. Not only love both, but a lot of his other work on television. And so it was exciting to work with him. It's a suspense play, and that is something I haven't really directed before. And there's a little bit of violence in it, and I was very lucky to have two really good fight choreographers to come in and help me, the same ones I used in Ruined. And so it's been exciting to work on. There's also a little twist in the play too, as to people's motives, and that was fun to kind of build up to that point and then watch the little twist happen. And can you justify an act of violence? That is the question of the play.
That's a good question. And folks, I'm telling you, I know a little bit more than you do. You do have to see this play. This man directs beautifully. I congratulate you. Is this your first time with Broadway Bound Theater
This
Festival?
is my first time with Broadway Bound Theater Festival because someone actually kind of recommended that I go and apply for Broadway Bound Theater Festival, and I will thank you for that, Roger, or I'll get you back for that. We'll see how it goes.
Tell us, how's it different? I mean, I know that directing in a festival is a very different experience. What have you?
It is very different. I have to cart the props to every rehearsal. That's a little different.
That is different,
and, you know, where generally I'm in a theater environment where we can kind of leave them there. But, you know, it's working with talented actors, and I was lucky. We had 800 actors apply to be part of this, and
look at these folks!
Picked the three best,
Congratulations
and
to you.
that I'm very fortunate. You know, Rob and I picked the three best. He had a lot of input into it.
This is wonderful.
So
congratulations to you. When does the show open?
The show opens on August 23rd at 8:30 p.m. And then there are 3 more performances on the following Saturday, which would be the 25th, and that's at 1:30 p.m. and 5 p.m. And then again, that Sunday at 5 p.m. will be our final performance as part of the festival.
Wow, you remembered every single date. Now, before I let you go, and congratulations to you too, there's one person that's hiding back there. I just want to acknowledge her because she's one of my favorite stage managers ever.
One of mine too.
And one of yours too, so just say hello.
Hi guys.
If you need a stage manager, don't call her because then you'll take her away from us and the people that really love her. No, I mean, Marialana, congratulations. You've done Broadway Bound before.
I have. This is my second year with Broadway Bound. I think it's a fabulous festival. It's so exciting to get to work on new works, and Rob's play is amazing, and these guys are just fabulous, so come see it.
There you go. Congratulations, everyone. You excited?
All
Very.
right, so
Very
excited.
good. Go see the show. This is Roger Gonzalez from LocalTheatreNY.com. Please follow LocalTheatreNY.com. Follow our different groups, Playwrights in Production, Theater Festival News. Do you folks have a page or a group on Facebook that you want to plug?
The site on Facebook is facebook.com/nowhereman.
There you go, folks. Follow them too and see the show. Take care.